wonderful. I'm out here at the RockRag crew. We are in Social, just a few doors down from Assembly, where these 5 guys are going to be taking the stage. I have Bobby, Nick, Jay, Carlton, and Craig up here with me, and this is Orgy.
That's Creighton.
It's a weird name.
Oh, Creighton. Oh, did I say it wrong?
It's Creighton.
Oh, Creighton. That's awesome. Where did it originate from?
It's an English name.
English name? Okay. I'm like, since it's random, we have to ask.
Let's cover it. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, we're up here on the patio, and we have the gorgeous sky behind us. Thank you guys for coming up. You just drove up from LA, so I know that's kind of a trek. How was that ride for you?
For us, it was great. Apparently, they saw a massive car accident. It took them 2 extra hours to get here.
To the right side of me,
I mean, it's a beautiful drive up here.
Right, we love it. It's a lot of cows.
A lot of cows.
Awesome. And you performed last night at Whiskey A Go Go, is that correct?
Yeah, we played a show at the Whiskey, and it was fun. It was cool.
Awesome. And I saw on the flyer that Corey Feldman was there.
That was interesting.
That seemed interesting. I was like, how did that even happen, and did you get to see him perform?
He's a cool guy. I mean, wild show.
Right.
That's the best way to put it.
Yeah. Basically, yeah.
Definitely entertaining.
Describe it other than that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Confused. Yeah.
Confused.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, he's going for something. I'm not.
He's doing like 2 shows in one.
So you're kind of watching him figure it out almost and hoping that he nails it.
Yeah, it was interesting to see what he was doing because it was like 2 completely different shows with like a small little break in between.
That's funny. Right on. Well, we're super excited that you guys are going to be performing here in just a little bit, so I know I don't want to keep you forever. But we're excited that you're reemerging with a lot of new music, new sounds, new direction, and everything. Can one of you kind of take over and tell us what's been going on with you over, well, it's been 7 years since we've seen your lovely faces.
Yeah, well, we took a break, did some, obvious lineup changes and stuff like that. But put together a good unit. Everybody's solid, and we put on a really good show. And we're going to try to make 2014 like the reemergence of Orgy. So.
Well, with the reemergence, how has your sound changed over the years, and now coming back out after such a long time frame? Kind of away, what can we expect off of this new album and what you're kind of putting together?
I mean, we stayed kind of like, there's always been like the EDM influence, and obviously that music is really coming, to the front, So we have a lot of those influences still, but it's really, it's kind of crazy now. So just trying to fuse the styles together and stuff. So that's been a bit of a challenge, but we're working it out. So
awesome. And then you guys are not signed to a label, but you are trying to start your own label.
Yeah, we already have a label going. We just got to, we're going to try to, kind of redo that as well, restructure that whole thing and start something new with it. And
any direction or anything you can tell us about that, or is it all like secret and hush-hush still?
It's just, we're kind of like, playing it by ear as we go as well. We have new songs and, there'll be a lot of new surprises on these first 2 EPs for 2014. So we're going to try to crank these out really fast, a few months apart, so that, we kind of catch up from where we left off,
Amazing. And then your new song, Grimes of the Century, how is that process and putting this new video and kind of coming out together and just putting that sound back out? How's this process been for you? And I really liked it. It was a lot of fun watching and just kind of going on that trip, actually taking it back from back in the day to current. So
I think, that was cool to just kind of, get our feet wet again, get a single out there and stuff like that. But we're really looking forward to our first single with this new unit. It's called Wide Awake and Dead, and people seem to really be eating that song up live. So, we're working on the mix right now with a guy named Mark Needham, who's done like The Killers and, just everybody. And that's coming out really good. So the other day, Carlton, Bobby, and I went to the studio to, do some touch-ups on that, and the mix should be done in like a week, and we'll be putting it out really soon, first part of January or something.
Awesome. Now, where are you putting out most of your music? Is it based off your own website and doing a lot of YouTube and Twitter? Or
that will be the way that it goes down. I mean, I think we're
iTunes.
and iTunes and all that kind of stuff. But I think we're gonna we're gonna put a lot of money towards a video and work that angle out and try to get something going with the video and see if we can make it go viral or something like that.
Awesome. And you're up here in Sacramento. What is your goal, kind of like when performing tonight? Like, you're kind of coming out, and the fans haven't seen you in quite a while. What do you what's your wish for the evening to kind of walk away with and if you could high five yourself in the tour bus, like what would make you kind of give that high five?
Well, it's been a minute, obviously, since the band has been up here, and we were supposed to come up about a year and a half ago or so, and unfortunately we couldn't, but we're excited to come here and play for everybody that we unfortunately had to postpone. But we're here, and this club is amazing, the sound is great, and we really like it here. Everybody's been great to us, and for them to just hear this new stuff and the old stuff, and welcome back to Sacramento, Orgy, so...
Right, and I love it because you guys are SoCal. You're down in LA, so you're not too far away. So we better see you up here a little bit more, especially once your music hits. What do you have coming up to take you to the end of the year, and then just starting January off? What are some things that you have in the works other than music?
After tonight, we only have 2 more shows for the year. We're playing in San Diego and in Corona, and then the rest of it's just gonna be writing, getting all the songs finished, and then hopefully early 2014 really start hitting the touring circuit.
Do you guys have a favorite writing place? Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Does that ever get tedious being in the studio and kind of holding up in that?
I mean, most of us have like our own kind of home studios where we get,
okay.
we get started on everything, and then once we collaborate and get it all together, then it moves on to the next level.
We kind of merge our sessions, so to speak. We kind of merge them together, and then pick what we want to keep and get rid of, and consolidate it into under 200 tracks. So trying to keep it under 200. So yeah.
For the next time.
How many albums do you think that you've written?
What's that now?
How many albums do you think that you've written so far? Like
if you
on
just took
if you just took what
collectively
you've
everything
done
we've
right
written?
now. No idea. Hundreds. Cool. Are there any places like
It's just very few songs actually make it.
Right.
Yeah, all the way. So.
What makes you choose a song actually to go on your record or even put out?
Well,
what is it you guys choose? Like,
it doesn't
pick?
really matter who writes it. It's a matter of which one clicks the best. Like what I mean. Like so on this Wide Awake and Dead song, for instance, Carlton came up with this idea, and we were like, oh, that's really good. Let's work on that. And I was like, I don't know. I was kind of freaked out about like what I was going to sing over it and stuff like that. But then it kind of just lined right up together, and I was like, So you're always surprised. It's always like refreshing and cool. It never gets old like that. Because if you come up with some cool stuff, it's like it's always a good thing. So.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Now I know with the Indiegogo, you guys are trying to get people on board and still trying to raise some funds for your label and help with getting new artists developed and all of that. What do you have kind of going on right now, or what are you looking for still on the sponsorship or people even contributing to Orgy and your passion?
Yeah, we did an Indiegogo campaign or whatever. I wasn't really expecting much from that, but so that was cool. We did that. We're fulfilling the orders from that. All the people that bought the little packages and whatever. So we're taking care of all that, and then. I don't think anybody's dating anybody. Is anybody going out to
I would
dinner
know. That
with
was
anybody
really
or
funny
anything?
because you guys had mystery packages that you were doing.
So yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I think we have like a couple of guitar lessons and stuff like that that have to be fulfilled, and a couple of vinyls and things like that. But
is that hard scheddling those things into such a busy schedule?
Kind of strange.
It might be. We haven't.
Kind of strange.
Yeah. We'll let you know next interview. But I think it's that worked out. Interesting. I think. With the new single, I think people from labels and stuff will be looking at the band a lot, and we're working on another song called Monster and Me that's really good too. So I think that we're gonna have some really good songs, and I think that'll pretty much set the precedent of what's gonna happen.
Any monster collaborations going on that you can talk about? Any other artists or bands that you've worked with?
Well, we did this collaboration with Skrillex, and we're just trying to figure out what to do with this track now, since it's been a while now. So we've changed it a few times, and probably change it like 5 or 6 more times. But everything is cool. It's just like it's just we need to find the right version of it. Kind of work with it. He gave us a lot to work with, so it's all good.
Awesome. Anything you want to tell your fans, or any parting words for the world before you guys get back to taking over?
Yeah, I mean, just to get really excited for the coming year, because with the new single coming out and the EP, both EPs that we're trying to put out, the main focus is hitting Europe, maybe South America.
For sure.
Do some stuff in Mexico. There's a lot of ground we got to touch, and there's a lot of good music, and a lot of good energy, and the whole band right now is just a strong unit. So
yeah,
we're really excited to just be touring a lot next year and just push us out as hard as we can.
Awesome. We got to fill that passport up.
Yeah,
get
for
the
sure.
fan base going.
Definitely Europe, is going to be a big part of.
Because you guys haven't been yet. Is that correct?
No, we've never been.
what
in Japan and stuff like that. We're gonna hit those markets.
we have to help these guys get there. So you better go buy the CDs, buy their merchandise, do everything. Because there's no reason why you guys should not be touring. You sound amazing. Your videos look great. And that's exciting when you get to take a break and kind of come back in. You have to check in with yourself every now and then, especially when you kind of grow up and see kind of where you are and what you want to do. But it's exciting to see you guys back out, and I know the fans are super excited that you're going to be taking the stage here in Sacramento.
We're going to be looking for catching a whole lot of new fans, and I think the new music will definitely fall right into place. You know what I mean? Like I think a lot of the EDM people are going to be eating up the record because of the collabs and stuff like that, and plus I have some really good tracks coming up that I think the people are going to like a lot. So
fantastic. You guys have anything that you'd like to say, or any parting words to your fans? Or
I'm just looking forward to the show here tonight in Sacramento, and sorry it took us a little bit to get up here, but
hey, it's no worries. It's
we'll be
amazing
back a lot
up
more
here.
next year.
So now you know where the cool places to come next time you come up to Sac,
For sure,
and then
yeah, this
go
place
over
is
to
awesome.
Pizza Rock and get some
thanks for hanging in there,
green
you guys.
beans pizza and
Green bean
beer.
pizza.
I heard there were mermaids next door.
There are mermaids.
I want to see the
The
mermaids.
dive bar. No, they
Yeah.
have mermaids and mermen, and they actually do performances and sing
Whoa,
and all sorts.
mermen?
Yeah, it's
Nobody mentioned
crazy.
the merman. I don't know.
Craig's into that.
He's gonna get in the tank later.
I didn't know about the merman.
yeah. They all have their own special fins and everything that are made for them. It's pretty badass. So check that out too. Well, awesome, you guys. This has been really fun. I'm April with the RockRag. This is Orgy. Check them out: Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, their website. They're about to take over, so be on the lookout. TheRockRag.com. Take care.
Good love.